Hello, welcome back. So today I thought I would do some magic on this face. I'm wearing my Harry Potter top, so there's that reference. Let's just get straight into it. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but let's just hope it's going to be a good time, shall we? I think I might start off with my eyes first. So I'm going to actually use my P. Louise base, and I'm going to put that literally all over my eyeballs, just so we have a nice canvas for whatever the hell we're going to do. And I'll semi carve out my brows as well. What I mean by that is just roughly just going and sweeping it underneath my brows. Alright, so we're all primed and ready to go. I've just had a look at the palettes that I have behind me. And I've chosen two that I haven't used in a while. One is the Melt Cosmetics, I'm gonna butcher this, Murte? I'm so sorry. But it's this palette right here. I only ended up purchasing one half of the collection. But it's got all these beautiful shades. And then the other palette is the Nicka Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette, which looks like this when opened up. So, I mean, let's just see what I come up with. You're gonna see my thought process, and hopefully it doesn't freak you out and I don't know. So I think I might start off with my crease. I'm feeling a little bit of a half cut crease maybe. So I think I might use this dark burgundy / red-y shade right there from the Melt Cosmetics palette. Okay, and I've got a small like pencil brush, and I'm going to pack that shade on the brush, and I'm going to start working that just above my crease. I'm also going to start mapping out the shape that I'm looking for, which, as we know, is always angular. I think I might stop there, and then I will do the inner corner slightly. Don't worry too much if it's really messy. We're gonna obviously tidy all that up at the end. Kind of like that. Okay, so we've got something like that happening. Next I'm going to go in with this deep blue shade from the Melt Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to pack it on my brush. I'm still using the same brush. I just used my face halo to take off the excess powder, and I'm going to see how I've left that negative space. I'm going to put that shade right there. Now we're just going to trust the process, and we're also just going to, I don't know, hope for the best, I guess. I'm also blending those two shades together, just so it's like a little bit more seamless. And I'm not worrying too much about blending this top bit here. I'm just mainly focusing on putting down the color. I'm gonna grab a small blending brush, this brush here. This is the Morphe M506, and I'm gonna go into the Beauty Bay palette, and I'm gonna use this shade here. I'm gonna pack that on my brush, and I'm going to blend this right here where that purple is. I'm not going to touch that blue area just yet. Just want to focus on this area here, and I'm really going to just make sure that the blend is as seamless as possible, using that 50-50 technique as well, where 50% of the shade overlaps with that first shade. I'm going to grab another small brush, and I'm going to go in with that first shade that we used, just so we don't lose too much of that shade there. I'm just really gently going back and forth. And then I'll go back in with that red shade and continue on blending. Okay, so we've done that. It looks a bit ridiculous right now, but we're going to trust the process. So going back in with the Nikki Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette, I'm going to take Amsterdam, which is this blue shade, and I'm going to start blending that blue section. So just in here, and I'm going to be blending that in with the red shade as well, which when you think about color theory will make purple. Well, I mean, that's the hope, isn't it? You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think I regret this? 10 being the most. Because, I don't know, man. It's looking a bit redonkulous. Okay, let's work on our blending for the top half. I think I'll just grab this blending brush. This is by BH Cosmetics, number 8 brush. And I might go in with Blend and Snap, which is, excuse me. Alright, and let's use this to blend out and soften this red. I'm gonna also blend that up into my brows. Now again, I'm placing my hand towards the end of the barrel of the brush just so I can get some light pressure. Dude, when I tell you these eyebrows need to be done ASAP, I mean like ASAP. While we're here, let's grab another blending brush and we'll go in with Plot Twist, which is this light blue shade, and we'll place that right here. Blend those two together. Okay. Well, yeah, well, okay. Let me blend this eye, and then we can figure out the rest later. I don't think I'm working magic here. Okay, so we're looking something like this. I think I'm just gonna cut the crease. So I'm gonna go back in with my P. Louise base. Okay, so I've got my little fine artiste brush. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I'm gonna use this to cut the crease, map out my line, and then I will color it all in, well, fill it all in with the base. So I'm gonna look straight into the mirror and draw it out. Okay, so I've got the rough shape now. I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to do the other side and then I'll come back and we can figure out what we're going to do next. Okay, I think what I might do, so I've got the crease, I think what I might do is, do I want to put shimmer or matte? Let's put some shimmer. I'm going to go in with Ivy and I'm going to pack that on a brush and just set that crease. I think I might use my finger for the bulk of it and then I'll use a brush to really get in the hard to reach places. Okay, so I've cleaned up under my eyes for the time being. I'm going to move on to the face. Now I've already primed my face. I just used the Smashbox primer mixed with an illuminator, which I'm trying to finish both. So I'm going to move on to foundation, and today I'm going to use these two. I'm still going with this. I assumed I was going to be done with these soon, but apparently not. So I'm just going to make a concoction with the both of them, and then I'm just going to mix them about and apply that concoction on my face. I want an Instagram full coverage today. Alright, so I've just placed that on and I'm just going to use a Real Techniques, I think this is a buffing brush, yeah, buffing brush, and I'm going to buff that out. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and concealed my under eyes. I just used the Too Faced Born This Way concealer And then I've set my under eyes and the rest of my face. Now, seeing my face makeup on, like my base, I think I'm gonna go back to the eyes and just finish it all off, hopefully. So I'm going to go in with the blue, the dark blue that we used from the Melt Cosmetics palette. And I'm going to work that in the center. So I'm basically mimicking what I've got on the top. I'm going to mimic that on the bottom. So I'll start off with the blue, and then I will just dust off the brush with my face halo, get as much of the color as I can off of the brush. Then I'll go in with that red, the burgundy red. Apply that under there. And then I'll use the red from the Nikkie Tutorials palette to blend out the red section, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that is now done. I think before I finish off the eyes, I'm going to finish off the face. I know, I'm a bit chaotic when I do this, but I mean, what can I do? I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer from this palette right here. And I'm going to mainly focus this in the hollows of my cheek, if I can find them. Just as like a little bit of a contour. Because I figured this look will probably be very blush heavy. I might just put a little bit of that bronzer on the tip of my nose as well. That shall do it for now. For blush, I think I might use this NARS palette, and I might do a mixture of the middle two. This is the Free Lover palette, and I'm really going to load these two shades up on the brush, and I'm going to work it back on my cheeks. Grabbed a smaller, fluffier brush. So I'm loading those two shades on the brush, and I'm going to put it really high up. I'm also, while I'm here, I'm going to grab a denser like face brush, mix the two, and connect it here with the eyeshadow. So it kind of looks like the eyeshadow is coming out onto my face. Might also bring just a touch up here on my temples. Looks a bit crazy now, don't I? I know. I'm gonna run a little bit of blush just on the bridge of my nose as well. And then what I might do is I might take the deeper shade here of blush and just focus that towards the back of my face. Whatever's left over on this smaller brush, I'll just use that to soften the edges. You know what? That Smashbox powder needs to just go in the fucking bin. It's horrible. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Which primer I'm talking about? Because it's fucking shit. It's this one. It's this crap. This crap of a bronzer. Our original primer smooths skins, blurs flaws, and helps makeup last hours and hours. Get my freaking ass. So far, every time I've used it, my face has like peeled. So that's been great. Let's go in and apply some highlighter. Now I'm going to go full hand on the highlighter because I think it might look really cool with this whole look. I'm just going to use the Fenty How Many Carats Diamond Bomb one. And I'm just going to use this e.l.f. blush brush, which I rediscovered the other day and I'm really liking for highlighter. I have quite a few brushes that I really enjoy for highlighter. That's a really nice highlighter. And it goes really nicely with the that lid shade too, which is always good. We're going to put some of that down the nose. I'm going to concentrate a fair bit of this on the very tip, just as a little quick contour. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put some lashes on. I've also ran some of the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in Insomniac on my waterline. I'm not sure how I feel. Maybe once we put the lips on, I'm thinking maybe I go with pink to bring in the rest of the pink. So what I might do is actually line my lips. I'm going to use a dark lip liner first. This is Indian Pink by Rimmel. And I'm going to line my lips with that. And I'm going to, I think, partially colour in my lips with that lip liner. Mainly on the outer corners and the like inner center as well. And then for the lipstick, I think I just might use Fenty lipstick in, oh Jesus Christ, Ballerina Blackout, like so. I'll use my finger to blend it all in. And then I've got this Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in pink tourmaline, Tourma something. I don't know, it's just like a pink gloss with some pink reflex in it. How do I feel about this? Mate, I have no idea. Let me let down my hair, see what happens. This is literally my thought process when I'm, you know, just wanting to sit down and play with makeup and create content. I mean, like for Instagram and stuff. It's just me being literally all over the place. Sometimes I go in with an idea. Other times, like today, when I just want to play, I come up with shit like this, and I'm not sold. There's something missing. Maybe if I put some gold glitter liner just on the cut crease. Let me use this Fenty one in Trophy Wife. I'm pretty sure it came with that Trophy Wife package, like gift set that they did. Let me just, you know, put this right here on the line. Oh my god, I'm shaking. Alright, let me do this so I can lean on something, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is what I've done. What do we think? I don't mind it. I mean, it's not like anything amazing or like phenomenal, but it's well, it's a look, isn't it? I think I like it more when I'm looking like this though. But I think that gold just added something. Kind of wish I had like some Swarovski crystals to place on it too, because I feel like that would totally transform the whole entire look, but unfortunately I don't have any. So, but this is what I've come up with. This is just me playing around, just trying to create something. I get these looks all the time, so I get looks that I'm not 100% on, I'm not completely happy with, and it's just a fact of life. Is that the right word? Probably not. It's just, I think we are our own worst critics, you know. I think sometimes we could be very, very hard on ourselves, and maybe this is just an example of that. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe when I look back on the footage, I might actually really like it and I might fall in love with it, or I might just hate it. I have no idea. Hopefully you guys like the look. If not, I'm so sorry, but at least you know the thought process that goes into it. It's a mess. It's a mess up here. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.